Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Two news stories for you. Firstly, before these two news stories, we'll have a live chat after around 90 minutes. So far, internet is working fine here. Speed is pretty good. I think we can continue with the live chats. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we'll have 3 live chats a week. Hopefully, after 90 minutes, I'll be with you for a live chat. Now, two news stories. First one is from Tigray, where Tigray army has arrested a TPLF leader. From which wing is this leader? From Gitachurada wing or from the Debretsian wing? Why was he arrested? Secondly, was protests intensifying not just in Oromia but in Addis Ababa too. Students are protesting against the killing of a youth in North Shore. The youth was killed in North Shore several weeks ago, but the video was released in social media 3 days ago. Since then, Oromo youth, since then, we have been seeing protests at universities in the Oromia region. I have 3 clips for you showing protests in 3 different parts of Ethiopia in the last 24 hours. I told you about protests yesterday too. I said that there were protests in Ambo, in Jema, in other parts of Oromia, but I have seen more videos now from 3 other areas in Ethiopia. Let's start from Tigray, viewers, where Tigray military is now becoming very controversial, especially its lower level commanders are making some controversial decisions. We know that Solomon Mishu, Central Tigray's own administrator, claimed that he survived an assassination attempt when he was going from Axom to Makale. He claimed his vehicle came under fire, but he remained safe. He accused the Bratzian group of creating law and order situation in Tigray. His supporters accused Tigray's Army 60 of being behind the assassination attempt on Solomon Mishu, but Army 60 General denied the involvement of military in that incident. Later we heard from Mekantal, a Warida administrator, who said nothing happened in Mekantal. But Solomon Mishu talked to Voice of America and he said he did survive an assassination attempt. Then Tigray police yesterday announced to start an investigation, saying people should wait for the outcome of the investigation about Solomon Mishu's claim. Now, Tigray army has made another move. It has arrested a TPLF leader in Central Tigray. Solomon is also Central Tigray administrator. He's pro Gitachoreda. He tried to hold a meeting backed by Gitachoreda wing in Abayadi 3 days ago, but the meeting could not be held because the Bratzian wing and reportedly Tigray security forces did not allow the meeting to be held. Army 60, which is becoming controversial. Army 60 is the division of Tigray security forces responsible for security in Central Tigray. Army 60 has arrested Eregavi. Eregavi is the name of head of public he's head of a wing in Central Tigray zonal government. And he was working obviously under Solomon Mishu, the administrator who came under attack. Allegedly, he came under attack. Eregavi was going from Axom to Makale. He was arrested near Abe Edi town. Why was he arrested? We don't know. No statement from the government so far. No statement from Tigray Army 60. The arrest seems to be linked to Solomon Mishu's accusations against Tigray Army. Getachew supporters are accusing Army 60 of supporting the Bratzian wing. Army 60 claims to be neutral, but this arrest is telling the story. Army 60 should tell the people what happened. Why was Eregavi arrested? Did he commit any crime? He's working as head of public service in Central Tigray zone. So he's a senior zonal level Gita Choreda wing TPLF leader, we can say, arrested. Let's wait. Will Tigray army confirm the arrest of Eregavi? Will details be shared? Will Eregavi be handed over to police? Army cannot start investigation. It cannot conduct a criminal investigation against politicians, against interim government officials. Police can conduct. This is the job of police. So Army 60 might hand over Eregavi to local police. We'll have to wait to see. But Tigray's army should be careful. When I use the term army or military for Tigray, people say, Sajid, Tigray is not a country. You should use the term army military only for ENDF. I never said Tigray is a country. But the use of term military, army is very common in Tigray. Tigrayan sources also use this term. It does not mean that I support independence of Tigray. Secondly, viewers, protests are intensifying in the Oromia region. I think controlled protests are being allowed by the government. I mean, people are not being allowed to take out large rallies against the incident which happened in North Shore, where Oromo youth was slaughtered, allegedly by Fano fighters. But controlled protests are being allowed by government. We saw 3 videos of protests today. Yesterday, students protested in Ambo, in Jema. Today they protested in Adama, Ishwa, Dambidolo, Kalamwalaga. In Addis Ababa, to university students protested. In Adama, students chanted slogans against the killing of the boy in North Shore. They said, we want justice. Oromo should be protected. Oromos are being killed in Valaga, in other parts of Oromia. The Ethiopian government, Oromia government could take advantage of this sentiment to make more recruitments in security forces. This sentiment could be exploited by the government to build public opinion in Oromia against Fano. Let's hope that these protests do not lead to any ethnic tension between Oromos and Amharas. Don't know who killed the man. We should wait for the outcome of the investigation. Let's see, will investigation be impartial, transparent? We'll have to wait for that. Before that, we should not jump to conclusions. And secondly, no ethnic group should be blamed for the acts committed by a few individuals of that ethnic group. I mean, if a few Amhara youths are involved in the horrific death of that Oromo youth, it does not mean that entire Amhara ethnic group should be blamed and punished. And at the same time, if a few Amhara youths or Fano fighters are behind this incident, Amhara should not defend them. They should call for justice. They should back investigation which is transparent, and they should call for punishment for those who committed this heinous act. So far, government seems to be allowing controlled protests, but I think protests will not be allowed to go beyond a certain limit, because if protests intensify, they could turn into an anti-government movement. Watch 3 clips from Addis Ababa, Adama, and Dembi Dolo. The clips show students protesting, and in one clip, police tried to disperse students. Thank you for watching. People.